Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a new video. It's a new day, it's a new week, it's Monday morning, and I thought I'd whip out the camera and get a little YouTube video going. Hit a pretty big milestone this week, although it's not a milestone that I haven't hit before, with this store especially. It's a milestone we haven't hit for a few weeks, so it's a nice one. As per the title, we have done over $100,000 this week. The reason I put dollars is because we've hit like 96 grand sterling, and I don't want to put 100 grand sterling and then you guys in the comments, oh, you missed 4 grand. So yeah, $100,000, obviously a massive achievement to make that in a single week with a brand that you actually enjoy building and that you love. However, it's not the first time we've done it with this brand. We've had a rough 30 days trying to kind of figure out some teething issues within the business and within the strategy, and we've nailed it. We fixed it essentially for the time being. It's obviously ever evolving, but for now it's fixed. So we're back to doing 100k a week, and we're ready to scale up. So I thought I'd do a little video. I'll whip up my phone in a second and show you the, actually we'll do it now, fuck it. Let me get out the 100k and show you the proof. Go to Shopify, last 7 days. We've done £96,000, 4.2% conversion rate across the week. So yeah, 100k in the last week, and the reason I show you it on Shopify is because it's not the first time you've seen this title on YouTube before. You've seen people tell you that they've done 100k in a week, and about 80% of them are blagging it to be able to sell you a course, to teach you how to do something they haven't even done. Like, there's so much BS out there that it's crazy. So I thought I'd show you my Shopify, just to actually show you the truth. But yeah, it's an amazing business and brand that we're building at the moment, me and a business partner of mine, and I'm heading into work shortly. So I'll be sure to vlog my day today and drop some tips along the way as well, because as usual, the goal here isn't just to kind of show off that I've made 100 grand in the last week. The goal here is to show you how I've done it, help you guys, whether it's with a bit of motivation or inspiration, but also just some strategy to put in place. So I'll vlog throughout the day today. Like I said, I'm going to work, going to the office, the warehouse where all the stock is for this store in particular. It is not a dropship store. It is a custom product, like a proper business, proper brand that I'm building with a friend of mine. So it's a super sick business. And I'll be sure to vlog when I get there. Little fit check with the gremlins. Indy's starting school next week, aren't you, Indy? Or the week after next? Right, I'm taking you with me to work. Mum's at the gym, and then she can pick you up on the way back. G-Wagon. Family whip for today. Yeah, babe. You can't really beat a G-Wagon, although it has got a battle scar that I still haven't figured out where it came from. Still haven't figured it out, have we? First things first, I need some coffee ASAP. Hello mate, can I get 2 flat whites please?
2 flat whites. Anything else for you, boss? Sweet. Anything else today?
That's all, Ta.
Cheers,
bud. Thank you. Joy of Ecom. Coffee's paid for whilst I wait in the queue. Secured the goods. Our fucking go-go juice. Absolutely required on a Monday morning. Now to work. And we're here to start the day. Just a little flex. So yeah, we're at work. We made it. Mum and I made it. Kids are here, watching iPad, eating snacks. And a big day of work today. It's a Monday, so Mondays traditionally will be kind of catching up from the weekend. We've had an amazing weekend this weekend. I was literally just on Triple Whale checking our statistics. We ran at like over 30% net, over 3.4 blended ROAS. We had a great weekend. So Mondays are traditionally just catching up with that, like with the lads down in the warehouse. I'll go down in the warehouse in a bit so I can show you the operations and how busy it is down there. But we've got 4 lads that work full time for the brand downstairs, like doing orders every day, etc, etc. So Mondays are catch up, make sure they're up to date. We've got 2 people in the office next door, Hannah and Josh, both doing customer service and admin for the brand, making sure that all the inquiries are dealt with, everything's up to date. And on my side, I just generally look at the week just gone in terms of metrics and data, look at the week ahead of us, talk to our different agencies that we work with for the brand in terms of ad buying, email, etc, and make sure that everyone's aligned with what we've done and what we need to do going forward. So what I'm going to do now is just get down, do a bit of work for the next hour or so. I'll have to check in with all my elite program clients, and then I'll go down into the warehouse, bring out the camera and show you how it looks. off the kids go. And I've got peace and quiet in the workplace. Peace and quiet. The kids are back home now with Lauren. I've literally just booked. So Indy starts primary school, which feels sickening to say, in like 2 weeks. It's Lauren's birthday on the 1st of September. So I have just booked us to go back to Marbella for 4 nights. And I've booked us a couple nights in London for Lauren's birthday as well. The power of having an online business means that even when I'm in fucking Marbella, I've managed to find an Airbnb, like a rooftop Airbnb, private pool, has an office, so it means I can work whilst I'm there, pay the bill of being there whilst I'm there. And I remember doing that for the first time 5-6 years ago, going on holiday, and then making more whilst I was on holiday than it cost me to be there because of econ. And I was like, okay, this is the fucking business for me. So I've just booked Marbella, just booked London, and the kids are off home with Lauren. So I'm now going to get back to work. I've done a fair few calls already, done a lot of emails, almost up to date from the weekend. And then I'm going to go down and have a little look at stock, make sure that we're all okay on a stock perspective, and then crack on from there. So one of the main things that I do on a day-to-day basis is come down and keep an eye on stock. When you've got a physically stocked brand, the key thing to focus on is stock flow, making sure you've got enough stock of what's selling to ensure that the more stock is there to be sold and you can scale and you can grow the business. When you're kind of chucking things like bundles into the equation, like we sell quite a lot of bundles, and when you sell a bundle, it doesn't actually drag the stock correctly through Shopify. So it means the stock is never correct, basically, on our side. We never know exactly what we've got. So on a day-to-day basis, I'd be coming down here, checking stock levels, making sure we've got enough of what we should have. Because naturally, when you've got 20, 25 SKUs, some things sell better than others. And that means that we need to make sure that we've got enough of that good selling product in the future to be able to scale up. For example, this brand did around 7K in January. And from 7K, we got it to around 390K of the month of June. That was with no investment, no backing, no financial support. We just reinvested everything that we made after we started a pretty aggressive marketing campaign. And it's meant that we've gone from a 7K a month business to a 350 to 400K a month business in the space of 5 or 6 months. Doing so with a physically stocked brand is extremely difficult, but with the correct strategy, with a cool enough brand, and with enough work ethic, quite literally anything is possible. Obviously, a lot of you guys are trying to get into dropshipping, which makes sense from a risk perspective. Like starting a physically stocked brand is extremely risky. It does cost a bit of cash, but I think we only started with around 10K a year or so ago, and we haven't got any investment since then. We've just been reinvesting everything that we made and building it into as big as we could in terms of a brand. But when you look at like a stocked business versus a dropship business, like from a value perspective, when it comes to exits in the future, etc., you get a lot more value out of running a physically stocked brand, and that's what we're trying to build here. So I'm now just going to go up and down the racking, like I do every day, check what stock we've actually got, and then go back and do some more work.
I switched to down zone, but what do I know? Spending nights hitchhiking.
So at the moment the lads have already got a fair few, probably 12, 13 cages of orders. You get around 25, 30 orders on a cage. They'll be going out today. We had 1,000 orders over the weekend, so realistically we're probably going to get 700 or so of them out today, and then we'll have a bit of backlog over the next couple of days, but we'll be up to date within 24, 48 hours. And the fucking grind continues, essentially. Back up to do some work on the laptop. I've got a couple of calls to jump on, a couple of meetings, and then I've got a weekly team meeting as well. So yeah, back to getting busy. Lunchtime. Lauren's come and dropped off the car when she came to pick the kids up, and you can see her parking has been questionable. So I think what's funny when you see the usual like day in the lives of fucking entrepreneurs that are busy building businesses, they're fucking around doing glamorous shit every day. And I think this video is probably quite handy so you can see realistically what the day in the life of a actual busy brand building entrepreneur actually is. Someone that just sits on the laptop all day, make sure that the staff downstairs are happy, make sure that the clients are happy, make sure that the family's fed and happy. Like, that's the reality, not all the fluff, not all the glamorous shit. And that's half of what you see online. It's just bullshit. So unlike the majority of people you see do these YouTube videos where people talk about what they do, how well they do, etc, 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 I want to leave you with a couple of nuggets of information that you can take away, apply into your own businesses and ideas, and hopefully build more success with. So the two things that you really need to focus on, and these are kind of like top two things really. The number one is the organic aspect of your business. As you start your business, the costs are only going to get higher and higher, and as you scale, your margins are only going to get slimmer and slimmer. So if you can get organic like strategy working within the business in terms of revenue and traffic coming organically, whether that's building on socials like Instagram or TikTok, or building a community around the brand that represents and promotes it, getting email flowing really, really nicely, whatever you can do to bring in organic revenue is going to save you as a business when you look at your overall margins at the end of the year. If you can nail down organic marketing, your life will be made 10 times easier in terms of profitability. So that's number one. Really, really hone in on and focus on getting organic going, getting it moving and getting it working. Number two, of course, even more crucial in my opinion, is persistence. Being able to persevere through what will be rocky and hard times within the business, being able to double down and have like a clearer vision of what you're trying to create and why. That will be kind of the foundation of everything you're doing. It will be the driving force to push you through every strategy that you apply and attempt, and without that perseverance, you're never going to get to where you want to be. Our brand that we're running downstairs, that was doing 6 or 7k in January. Like I said earlier, 390k in June. If we didn't push through November, December, January, and make it work and get the foundation set up really strong, figure out the offers, figure out the product, understand what marketing we needed to put in place, that perseverance has led us to get to where we are today. And we are continuing with that trend to work towards bigger and bigger numbers, aiming for £1 million a month as an achievable target in 2025. So make sure, focus on really strong organic like foundations for the business and strategy going forward. So even if it's not a brand new business and you've got a brand that you're already running, really double down on organic, because if you can get that organic foundation working and producing some form of revenue, it's going to really, really help you as a business owner. And number two, understanding perseverance, the necessity of being persistent within your business and driving through all the hard times that will come. If you can nail those two things, business will be 10 times easier for you. I'm back again looking at stock. The life of a fucking brand owner that has stock in-house. I literally spend my life down here checking that we've got shit. It gives me anxiety, the idea of running out of stock. Just spoke to our hauliers. We've got 6 containers of stock on the way coming from China. Every week we've got 2 containers coming. And then we've got some sea containers. So at the moment, a little hack for you guys if you're bringing stock in to China, from China, sorry. We're using rail instead of sea. Basically, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot quicker, a lot more reliable than sea that can face massive delays, etc. So we're currently utilising rail as our proven and chosen importation of product, and we've got fuck tons of it coming in, which is nice. It's hard for cash flow, obviously being able to afford it whilst you're trying to sell it, etc, etc. But it's nice to have it coming in because it means we can scale. So me and my business partner are just going to go through stock again now and then get back to work. But anyway, this was more of like a getting back into the flow of things, getting some YouTube going again. A little realistic day in the life of what it's like to run a brand, run a business. It's not all glamorous, it's not all sexy, it's very much sit on your laptop all day, make sure you've got stock to sell, make sure the stock's selling, make sure the lads that are working in the business to make it all happen are happy, and the grind continues. After all of that, you've just got to hope there's some profit margin left over for the rest of us. But yeah, a realistic day in the life of an actual Shopify brand owner, someone that's doing 100k or so a week, aiming to get to £1 million a month as soon as possible and scale this baby to the moon. Thank you for watching. If you've been enjoying this video so far, leave a like, drop a comment, make sure you subscribe. Many, many more videos to come. Info-based, vlog-based, car-based, whatever you want to see, let me know in the comments and I'll get it done as soon as possible. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.